Welcome to Legal Lectures, Class 1, edited by Professor Hadir Dawood. We will discuss today three acts. First act, define the contract. Second act, define of international treaty. Third act, define of international organizations. First act, define the contract. Contracts are a legal agreement between two or more parties in which they agree on the rights and responsibilities of each party. Enforceable contracts have to contain 5 elements. First element, offer. Second one, acceptance. Third one, awareness. Fourth one, consideration. And last one, ability. Types of contracts. There are many types of contracts, but we will focus on one of it is international treaty, and this is second act. Definition of international treaty has two definitions. First definition is an international agreement concluded between two or more countries in writing and subject to international law, whether it is in one or more documents and whatever name it is given. Second definition for international treaty, a written agreement between two or more persons of public international law concluded in accordance with the provisions of international law, with the aim of creating legal effects. For example, Treaty of Established International Organization, and this is third act of our lecture today. Definition of international organizations is a permanent body established by agreements of a group of countries with the aim of achieving common goals and interests determined by the charter establishing the organization, and which has its own will and legal personality independent of its member states. From this definition, four basic elements can be deduced that must be present to establish any international organization. First element, the element of permanence and continuity. This is what distinguishes the international organization from the conference, and it means the independence of the organizations in its existence and in the practice of its activities from the countries that constitute it, as long as its founding charter is in force. Okay, the nature of permanence. The nature of permanence can be explicitly stated in the founding charter of the organization or implicitly in the rules regulating the work of some its organs, such as what is stated in Article 1, number 28 of the Charter of the United Nations. And second element is conventional nature. The international organizations is the result of the free agreement of its members. This nature makes the organization a link between states, but not an organization above these states, as states are obligated to join it or to submit to provisions therein that are above their will. Third element, international nature, and this means that the states that establish the organizations and join it are the only ones that can enjoy membership in it. Last one and last element number 4, self-will nature. Self-will nature means that the organization has an independent will from the wills of its member states that establish it. Unlike the International Conference, which is characterized by the unification of the wills of the states that compose it. And this is our lecture today. Thank you for your good listening.